excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw in now. Promising pass. And a throw in forthcoming. deflection. So now a throw in. And passing it well. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Can he put it away? That is how to keep it out of the net. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Playing it in. Oh, that's not a good clearance. decided to book him.
Well, it's not a good challenge, and quite rightly, he gets a yellow card for that.
And the cross goes in. And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, no way through there.
Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play. Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, no excuse to give the ball away from your own throw-in.
Not sure what went through his mind there.
Now, options are plenty. cut out. Well, now it is half-time. The first 45 minutes have come and gone here at the Municipal de Ipurua. So off and running again, and I must say I hope the first half was simply a warm-up act for what is to come. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Corner kick played in. An effective ball win. Half-hearted clearance. And there it is! 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area. But you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. And a throw-in forthcoming. Played into the box. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
deserved a card for that.
And take it away. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. Untidy phase of play. Well, let's see about the cross. Promising passage, but came to nothing. Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. What might we see today? That was going in! Played towards the near post. And the keeper grabs it. And nicely over the top. Can he find the right pass? Well, disappointing end to the move. Abu. Read it well. A switch of play now.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
And bursting forward. Still trying to make something happen. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. And it took a touch off the defender, so it will be a corner. Playing it in. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Abdullah. Brilliantly blocked. And look at this. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Not a convincing clearance. Galliano. Gillette. Well, quick thinking to win it back. Can they set up a chance? Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
Próximo año le esperan sus hijos James, Nico y Luisa en las escaleras frente a la tienda.
Now sending it in. Oh, nice ball over the top. Opportunity. And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered.
Throw-ins given. Oh, not a good throw-in at all. Oh, he looks threatening. And losing possession. And you have just... And the referee is given a penalty. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball, so penalty, yes. The yellow card, no.
And a timely penalty save. And he's fired over the corner. Accurate ball in towards the near post. Getting a miss on it. An example of a goalkeeper in top form here. touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Victor. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, the challenge was spot on. Decent position. Can he do it? And he's got to score to level us again. So back underway following the equaliser. Gillette. Terrific piece of anticipation. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. Oh, might be. Was the shot from that position the right option?
Yeah, her teammates won't be happy with that decision. Well, the stats tell you everything. They've played well, they've created chances, and I think they've been the better team. They now have to convert one of those opportunities.
It's an opportunity. And still looking to get the shot away. Mathieu. Good tackle.
good game plan. Both teams can be physical and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
In a decent position. That's a good ball. Was it a great clearance? Well, I think both teams at the moment have to work on their ball control. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, no way through there.
So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. He's played it over to the near post. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Now the pressure being exerted. Good advantage there. Can she put it away? Oh, I thought that was going in after the deflection. Oh, a real lapse by the keeper.
That was a terrible pass.
It is to be a throw-in. And just like that, they've given the ball away. Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. Can he find the right pass? And the cross into the middle. Oh, useful ball. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Victor. Well, a touch too heavy there. And he read it well. And a tidy tackle. Oh, that's a clever ball. Abu. Well, annoyingly giving it away.
That was a little bit sloppy there.
Well, very effective play in possession. Well, let's see about the cross. Will this corner bear fruit for them? Let's see about the delivery. Well, trying his luck with the header, but too much elevation. Really being closed down and didn't like it. Ibrahimovic. He made good progress there. And a good-looking ball. Well, that is going to go down as an own goal by the keeper.
Well, as the replay shows us, that will be classed as an own goal. He's a bit unlucky there.
1-0 then. Well, the pressure was on, but the keeper stepped up to deal with it. Can he do it? time, but only the 1 minute. This could square the game. Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
Played over. No more time left. That will conclude the first half here at the Municipal de Ipurua. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Might be onto something with that ball. And the cross goes in. And an effective clearance. Well, trailing here, but a corner it is.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
And he's fired over the corner. Now they can reset the defence.
Well, that is exactly what is needed. A good old-fashioned clearance.
Well, no luck keeping possession. Playing with a flow and intensity. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Victor. Lima has it. Passing it accurately. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Delivering it. Well, punched clear. And the counter-attack looks on. And a disappointing end to that. Opportunity it is. Things are going pretty well for them, but in all honesty, they should be going even better.
He certainly didn't set himself properly there. That would have put them in a great position.
Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Can he put it away? Oh, a challenge that was simply world class. Needed to be more accurate than that from the keeper. And a throw in then. Smart defending.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Abu. Oh, danger here. Looking for the final pass. Foiling his opponent completely. This could be chance to break. Could be. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger.
Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. But with only a one-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Really getting stuck in. Good visualisation and execution. And a decent delivery. Not the clearance that was called for. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. And delivered into the box. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. So out for a throw-in. Well, they've lost the ball. Plenty of support here. And pressing for the equaliser. Abu. Smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Strong but fair tackle. And so into the final 5 minutes. Giving it away. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And passing it through. Oh, could be. Great drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And it's a very tidy finish because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
So back underway following the equaliser. Good ball over the top. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. And he read it superbly. Well, over the top. And an easy one for the keeper. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra football. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Sound piece of defending.
Well, no frills there, but sometimes that's what's needed.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. An impressive run. Now the cross was deep, a little too deep. He's played this over to the near post. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Abu. Now a decent position. Really good challenge. No one seems able to settle on the ball.
Some of the passing has been really poor.
Abu. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, they have the ball again. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. We saw the situation developing. Genuine chance. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Promising attack. Crossed in quickly. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Abu. The confidence really coming out. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Opportunity here. Lima has it. Well, that one has promise. Is this the moment? Splendid defending. Not a convincing clearance. And the move breaks down. And a free kick given. Ibrahimovic. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? And flag raised. Offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Went in strongly to win the ball. And support available. And it's played into the centre.
Nuestros hijos os están esperando en recepción.
Interesting pass. considerable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, you saw what the intent was, but just overcooked.
Yeah, that was almost a defence-breaking pass there.
Ibrahimovic. Decent position. Oh, big opportunity. Nerves of steel under pressure.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here. could have defended better for the goals, and they've missed opportunities at the other end. It'll be a disappointing result if it stays this way.
Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Well, the ball goes out of play for what will be a goal kick. In search of an equaliser. Well, it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. This could be it! Great defending! And it took a little nip before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Ball retention is often part of it. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. It's a short one. Clean challenge. Newman. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time.